Seniors from 32 different countries were among those athletes paraded by the crowd who came to watch the festivities unfold for the 2018 Huntsman World Senior Games. With special music, song, and dance, Diamond Talent dancers performed spectacular moves, inspiring those in attendance. More than 11,000 athletes are registered in this year's events. The flags of each country were represented as performers gave rise to the opening ceremonies with marvelous sounds and colorful costumes.
This is John Morgan, the founder of the Huntsman World Senior Games, chairman of the board, and the reason that we are all here tonight. And John is celebrating his 95th birthday the day after tomorrow. And so we decided that we would invite 11,000 of his closest friends to come to St. George and help him celebrate.
It was a great honor for me to meet with and work with John Huntsman. And I was cheering, and he was cheering a little bit louder because it really came about.
A special tribute was then paid to John Huntsman Sr., who loved these games and supported them over the years.
My father loved these games. He was inspired by you, he was proud of you, and his spirit lives on, despite the fact that he passed away earlier this year. And I'd like to share with you a few things about my father. My father was a fighter. He didn't have an ounce of quit in him. He was a 4-time cancer survivor, and he built a global business from scratch, overcoming challenge and difficulties every step along the way. I think that's why he loved the Huntsman World Senior Games so much. He recognized in each one of you that same competitive spirit, that drive to push forward, to never give in, to never give up. That knowledge that difficulty was the one excuse that history would never accept.
Best-selling author and guest speaker Dan Clark labeled the importance of senior camaraderie and activity.
May I pay tribute to anyone who is over the age of 50, who understands a couple of things that I've been raised to believe, that we've raised our 4 children to believe. Number one, today you'll never be this old again. Today you've never been this young before. So today and right now matters, and every right now matters, which means no matter what your past has been, you have a spotless future.
Mayor John Pike and the Lieutenant Governor of Utah also welcomed all to the event, which brings nearly 18,000 people from across the world.
In Utah, people are living longer than ever because people like you understand the joy of a full life. You're exercising, you're taking care of yourself, you're competing. That's creating longevity, and we're living longer than ever.
Thank you for inspiring us. Thank you for coming to St. George. And on behalf of the city of St. George and all the cities here in Washington County, welcome to these Huntsman World Senior Games.
The torch was then paraded before being handed off to the man who gave life to these games. Morgan lit the cauldron, setting off the start of the games, celebrating 32 years with 32 events over the next 2 weeks.
And just like on your own softball, volleyball, basketball, soccer teams, each player has an important role to play. When everyone does their part, that's when the magic happens.
In St. George, Melissa Anderson, Community Education News.